Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Celeb Trends. Today I'm going to cover the truth about the Beatles' first concert in America. Let's get into the video. Everyone wanted to see them, and this led to a major staging issue. According to an article by the Washington Post, the first concert that the Beatles played in the United States didn't exactly go as swimmingly as they would have hoped. Still, many concert goers claimed that it was one of the most exciting moments of their lives. After all, this, for many Americans, was the very first time they got to hear their new favorite band in person. At the time, I Want to Hold Your Hand was the most popular song in America, and this opened the door for the Beatles to fly to America for a two-night welcome tour that started with appearance on The Ed Sullivan Show and was followed by the first U.S. concert at the Washington Coliseum. We'd seen a lot of British stars come back from America with their tails between their legs. We made a promise to ourselves to not go until we had number one, Sir Paul McCartney said to the Washington Post in 2014. We were so excited to be madly popular in America, which was to us the holy grail because every shred of music we ever loved came from there. The Washington Coliseum was a unique venue for the Beatles, not only because of it being their first American venue, but also because it was their first time playing on a stage in the center of a venue. The stage itself was in the middle of a coliseum, which meant that the band had to rotate around the stage and really only face each segment of the audience a quarter of the time, according to concert attendees interviewed by Washington Post. That was the first time we'd ever played in a round. We said, do we have to do it? Yeah, we sold tickets everywhere. You'll just have to turn around. How the hell are we going to do that? We'll just do a few numbers east and shuffle around north, then do a few numbers north and shuffle around west. Paul explained of this conversation with the managers and concert promoters. We said, what's Ringo going to do? He had to shuffle the drum kit around himself. The idea that we had our backs and sides to 3/4 of the audience at any point of the show was awkward. We were used to getting them and holding them, paying attention to them and having them pay attention to us. There were a few things we did once with the Beatles, and playing in the round in the Washington was one of them. I don't think I've done in the round thing ever since. The reason the concert organizers made the Beatles play in the center of the arena was that they wanted to fit as many people as was possible. Instead of fitting 6,000 to 6,500 in the venue, they managed to fit 8,000, and most of the crowd were young women, and this led to the second big issue with the concert. All the girls were screaming and no one could hear anything. When you go to a concert, you kind of expect to hear the music, right? Well, many of the concert goers claim that they barely heard the Beatles sing any of their songs, since many of the attendees were screaming at the top of their lungs. Beatles mania was a real thing, and they were all about seeing the Fab Four for the first time in the flesh. This is kind of gross, but somebody said, and maybe it was my father, that after the concert was over and everybody had left, you know what the smell was like in the Coliseum? It was pee from all these girls who got overexcited. John B. Lynn, the son of the owner of the Coliseum, explained to the Washington Post. On top of this, the acoustics in the arena were very poor at the time. This meant you had to listen really carefully to actually hear the performers. This was all but impossible with all the fans screaming over the Beatles songs. Perhaps this contributed to the fact that the band only played for about 35 minutes in total. On top of this, Paul claims that he doesn't remember them playing all that well. Even still, fans were thrilled they got to see the Beatles in person for the very first time in America. Luckily for them, they have many opportunities to see them again at better venues that could accommodate all the screaming, music, and not force the band to play with their backs to the audience for most of the show. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, so I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.